Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Dave, this is Project C1. I've decided that C1 needs a little bit of style, so I'm going to go for a leather interior. But I'm not just going to go for any leather interior, I'm not going factory options. Apart from this is a steering wheel that came out of a later model C1. Comes complete with airbag and everything. You can see the airbag is a slightly different shape than the one that's actually in the car, which we'll go and have a look at in a second. But this one I've wrapped in the carbon that I put on the door panels because I had a bit left over and it looked cool. So I took it all apart, cleaned it. I've treated the leather with some leather care and things like that. It's all nice and steam cleaned and all looks good. So let's go out to the car, let's get some tools out and we'll compare the two wheels and fit the new one. So we're in the car and we're looking at the wheel. I've got the new wheel just there as well, so we can compare and contrast the difference. This is the one that the car came with initially. It's like a knobbly plastic and you can tell it's seen some use, because if you do that, you grip onto the actual material, you can see it moving around the actual metal inner shaft. So that means that the glue is delaminated. It doesn't look the greatest. I know the airbag on the new one also looks like this, but I've got a plan for that, so that might come in a different video. But it's kind of just plasticky and scratchy and it's just not nice. It does the job, but it's not nice. Whereas this one, lovely leather, that's not plastic scratchy, it's actually quite nice. It's got the inlays that I've covered in the carbon wrap, so that looks kind of cool. So what we're going to do then is disconnect the battery, remove this airbag. There are some screws just down here, I'll show you in a moment. Remove the airbag, remove the steering wheel, put the new steering wheel in, put the new airbag in, and reconnect the battery and make sure there's no lights on the dash. So that should be fairly easy. He said it now, hasn't he? Okay, so what we're going to do then is we're going to remove the airbag from the new wheel so it's ready for installation. In order to do that, we've popped out two tabs. They are here, they just clip in, one side there, another side that squeezes, and we're going to remove that screw, which is a T30. Now in order to get the old one off, we need to do the same thing, only this one there are no actual points, it's just there in those holes on both sides there is another T30 screw. So we're going to remove the new airbag, we're going to remove the old airbag, and then we're going to start going about fitting the new wheel. So then we've got the airbag off. This is the old one. You can see it's got that white multi-pin plug and an orange connector for the airbag squib. And if we go up to the new one, that's also got the same multi-plug and a 2-pin orange connector for the airbag squib. So those are identical, that will fit. The other thing that I wanted to point out to you is the actual airbag squib connector. Okay, this is a little piece of plastic. If you put something underneath, like you saw in the video, flick it up, these will disconnect, and you can plug that. You can unplug that out of the back of the actual airbag itself. So now that's off, what we're going to do is, I'll just get that out of the way. By the way, this is connected to something called a clock spring, which is this bit back here. Try not to rotate that as much or you'll break the clock spring and then you'll get all kinds of different weird errors up here. What we're going to do now then is get the appropriate size socket here. I think off the top of my head that's a 19. I'm not entirely certain though. We're going to remove this, leave it on a few threads so that when we pull the wheel off you don't smash yourself right in the face with it. So with that end, what I'm going to do is get an impact gun with the right socket on, whiz that off, pull the steering wheel off, and then we'll put the new wheel on that gets torqued down to 50 Newton meters. So let's get on with that. And there we have it. 1x leather steering wheel. There's no hazard lights or anything on the dash. I've just taken it for a quick drive. All is good. I like it. Right, time for the outro. Well, that job is something that we've actually done before on the channel, when I did the clocks. So yeah, it's something that I knew about, so it didn't actually take me that long. It took me about 15 minutes in total, start to end. It's not a difficult job. Anyone with a basic toolkit can do it, so great. If you like that, you know what to do. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, the usual YouTubey goodness. You can follow all of my sponsors who are scrolling along the screen at the moment. So we've got all the usual sponsors. We've got X8R, we've got TSA, we've got Form 7, we've got Blossom, we've got Mishimoto, and now we've got Pioneer Plates. So go visit all those. While you're on the internet, go and visit me on Instagram, just down at the bottom here. Go and see what I'm up to. There'll be a picture of this on Instagram already. So yeah, if you want to see what I'm up to between videos, go follow me on Instagram. I don't have very many followers, so you know, share the love. It doesn't take long. And also, while you're at it, you can buy me a coffee if you want. That'd be nice. But in the meantime, remember to ring the bell, get all the notifications next time I drop a video. I'll see you then.